Pacific. I actually have no idea what's going on. It is not working for me.
Hey, thankfully the game's paused, right? So we don't have much to worry about.
There we go.
There we
Thankfully
go.
the game's paused. We don't need to say scuffed in the chat. We're trying
Guys,
our best
guys,
here. We're
guys.
trying our hardest.
Guys, think about how much money you've paid to participate in this tournament, and think about how much money we've had to put into this tournament, right? Like,
Exactly. Alright. And at the end of the day, Calvin, it's not about the money here, you know? I want to give these players the experience.
yeah, definitely,
You know, I'm trying my best here. It's not the computer. It's just OBS not detecting.
Guys, like, don't worry about this stuff. You know, these are the little things. All we gotta make sure is we've enjoyed this tournament so far, and we're looking forward to see what CE League production team has in store for us for quarterfinals and finals. You know, I know because I spoke to production. We have a lot of great things planned, especially for finals.
Exactly. And before, when we had other casters joining in, I was more producing solely, so that wasn't an issue. But now I have to host and cast the tournament, which is very tough, you know. But I'm able to manage it, so please let's have no complaints in the chat and let's enjoy this game that we have.
You see another pause coming through.
Do you have the chat open? Because I disabled it just to make sure that nothing too silly
Yeah,
is going on.
so you know, I think it's best that you've actually
Disabled it,
the
right?
chat, yeah, in your screen, because you know a lot of vulgar language being thrown around in chat right now. Definitely not stream friendly. So
Exactly.
yeah,
But do you have it open just to make sure that
yeah, I definitely
you know
have it
what's
open.
going on?
You know, they're not really saying what's going on. It's just, you know, um, here, let me just go through chat. Maybe something wrong with their top laner. You know, there's just so much stuff in chat. It's hard to navigate my way through
Exactly,
this.
and that's exactly what turned it off. You know, even though as I said before, they're a great team. You know, JHS is a great team. JHS, sorry, JHS is a great team. They have they're very not very mature when it comes to interviews or being in the game, being in the stream. So
Hey, you know, chat's giving us a hard time for you know the production, you know. But hey guys, think about it. You know, at least you're playing in this tournament, right? Like, you know, where else would you be right now? How else would you be spending your April break if not for CE League's AAC? Okay. Like,
April Alpha Cup. And here we go, we got the game finally starting, coming out of pause. We see a 5-man vision spread from both teams. If you could just pause for 1 second, Calvin. Have you paused?
Hold on. You know, I'm pretty honest with you, Aaron. I don't know how to pause.
It's P. Click P for a second.
Okay, yeah, I got it. Alright.
There you go, perfect.
53, 54, 55. We're good?
I'm at 58. 59. My bad. I'm at 105, 106, 107.
I think you're 1 second ahead. Could you just pause for like 1 second?
I'll pause for a second. I paused. What are you at?
115, 116.
Okay, you paused now. I'm at 116. Pause for 1 second.
Okay. Alright, I'm at 124, 125, 126. We're good?
Pause for a quarter of a second. Just tap it. There you go.
Okay.
130, 131, 132, 33, 34.
Pause again.
135. What?
Okay, say it again.
138, 139, 140.
Okay, we're good. We're all synced up.
Perfect. That's what I like to hear. Sorry to everyone about this. The time. I don't know why, but the league client just giving us a hard time.
Yeah, and you guys can't give us a hard time for this one. You know, this really isn't our fault. This is more so on League's, Riot's fault. So if we could get a sponsorship through in the near future, that could be really beneficial, not only for us but for the viewers.
See, now, of course, that will be very beneficial. But looking at the game here, nothing too much going on. We got both junglers starting from opposite sides of the map.
Oh, we see balling.
We see a root coming off from Senna, rooting that Nautilus.
Yeah, we've just seen every game with the Senna in the bot lane. You know, the Senna just keeps poking out the other ADC, and we see that the other ADCs, you know, don't handle that well. The poking, you know, really damages their abilities.
Vladimir going for a deep ward in the enemy jungle just to make sure that he sees that vision. He sees that Kayn before he comes to this lane. Playing very passive. But look at that damage to Shocky by Gnar. He's gonna go down very low, but that trade from Shocky, both of them just doing equal amount of damage and keeping each other.
I think it's what we going back to what we talked about earlier, right? My experiences with Aatrox, your experiences with Gnar, and like
They just balance out.
Yeah. You see a Shocky going in.
And look at that Shocky. He's wide dance. He has to be careful here. He does have TP, so he can just back and TP back in lane. It's not really gonna affect him, but that's gonna burn his TP for later on.
A lot of damage done to Gnar in the top lane, and it's only 4 minutes.
And we've seen Shocky win that Gwen. So staying with his Aatrox, he can.
Yeah.
Because Gwen, he probably doesn't have a lot of games with him over there. So playing champion like Gnar, who he's experienced with, should be a very good champion for him to pick.
No, you Aatrox.
Aatrox.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, considering that we could see Shocky playing so well on a champion, you know, most likely he's never played before. Just imagine playing a champion that he is really comfortable with.
That's exactly the point I was trying to say. I mean, nothing too much going on. We see Yon going with Kayn, and Yon go for the deep ward there. He might be able to see it. Yo, he's just gonna pop the plant there. Make sure the vision's clear for Gnar, that he's not gonna be able to get ganked.
It's gonna be really interesting to see how the two teams handle vision in the jungle, right? Because we've seen that most teams have actually been lacking in this regard for a lot of the games.
Exactly.
You know, I'd even go as far as to say if one of the teams handled the vision, you know, very well, I think that's a victory for them.
Just with the vision.
Yeah, I'm gonna go as far as that.
I mean, we look at mid lane here. So doing Yon's doing a fair amount of damage to Vlad, but Vlad with the life steal is gonna go back. I mean, look at that Gnar damage from White Dance. He's gonna trade. He might be able to take out that Shocky here. What a flash from Shocky, just on time to make sure he doesn't die from the Gnar. But you're gonna be able to do some damage here, but then Kane's gonna be there to help him out. It's gonna be a 2
Kane did a really good job with matching that again.
That was very good from Kane. His laner could have been caught off there. Could have been caught off there, but
top lane teleport from Aatrox.
I mean, he had to TP. He didn't want to miss a wave, so he couldn't really do anything there. But the poke from Gnar just does a lot of damage when he's in Mega.
Yeah, Gnar definitely has a lot of potential just because of how versatile his kit is, right?
Exactly. But the thing is with Aatrox, if he lands a full combo, Gnar's gonna be very low. So Gnar's gonna be careful with that. But in the mid lane, we see Yon going in again, and that's what's just gonna be happening every single time they fight. We're gonna see Vlad with the pool. Every single time he takes massive damage. So
looking at the items right now, does anything stand out to you, Aaron?
Nothing really stands out to me. I mean, we got Gnar with two Dorans because he probably couldn't push another item. So
how do you think that's gonna play out for him throughout the game?
I mean, it's not too bad, but it's a sign of already losing your lane, you know? I mean, you look at Aatrox, he has a longsword and he has a dagger. So you can clearly see that he's winning in gold already.
I mean, if Gnar is able to leverage his 2 Doran blades early in the game, then I think, you know, it would be a pretty strategic buy for
he misses that. That should have been big for him. And he misses 2 abilities. White Dance has to be careful. Just push him back and leave. But look at Shocky. He's looking to go in again. He's going to hit that slow. And Gnar has to flash again.
Definitely a big misplay on Gnar's part. I think this fight would have turned out a lot better for Gnar if he
I'm pretty sure Gnar could have won that fight if he just hit all the abilities. But that's another big factor that plays out. You have to hit your abilities.
We see Kayn maybe looking for a gank top lane.
Yeah, but look at Aatrox. He's right there to... I mean, not Aatrox, Kha'Zix. Right there to match the gank. So they should go back here. Killer Khan right on time. He's going to be doing some damage. He's going to get first blood on that Kayn.
JHS really turned it around, right?
I mean, look at the team communication from JHS.
Yeah.
They knew that someone was going to be ganking.
But again, going back to how I said Killer Khan, you know, was a really strong player on JHS, his team. You could see that, you know, JHS, Killer Khan, he was able to match all these ganks from Kayn, and you know, even we saw here, first blood. It's not often we can see junglers like him.
And look at that knockup from, but he has Mega Gnar now. He could potentially fight Shocky and load that massive damage. If he is, look at that damage, 2 HP, and White that's gonna finish Shocky, but Kha'Zix right there to trade out the kill. Shocky there, he shouldn't have fought at all.
But luckily, Killer Khan's presence in the map, you know, really came in handy. Despite Nar being able to kill Aatrox,
But the thing is,
Kha'Zix
at that
was able
point,
to
Shock is already up in the with kills. They already got that cane, so all you have to do is just back off. He did not have to go for that kill. But it's just one kill. End of the day, JHS still up by 1.1k gold. And
yeah,
Drag
but
is
I would
up.
say it's still too early in the game to really determine who could win this game. As of right now, I'd say the game's still really even, and both teams have so much potential.
I mean, Drag is up. Calvin, if you wanna press N, that's gonna be showing the timers. If you wanna go ahead and take a look at that. Do you see it?
Just give me a second. Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, no, I just wanna point that out to you. If you ever wanna see when Drag is coming up, and the button to do so, you can see the whole timers list.
And this is exactly why I like working at CE League so much, right? Because each day on the job, I learned something new. You know, without Aaron telling me this, I would have never known about this function in League of Legends. Everyone should definitely consider.
We are looking for a full-time producer on OBS, just so we can get the production quality up there.
Yeah. Send in your applications to kelvin@celeague.ca, and I'll definitely be reaching out to a good candidate.
He's not lying. We actually need a producer because the quality. We really want the quality to go up. You know, we see a lot of complaints about and there's really nothing we can do. You know, we're trying our best here. We have graphic designers on the spot to do our designs, but we've
been outsourcing a lot of the work that's been done so far. So you know, we definitely love to see members of the community joining our team, because we are understaffed right now, and a lot of the problems, the root of a lot of problems, are from us being understaffed. So we definitely love to see some job applications. Maybe
it's
some
gonna be Calvin at celeague.ca. Just for anyone who is interested in applying again, it's gonna be a non-paid position. Just to let you know. But that's all we can afford here.
I'll send my email in chat just so you guys maybe send me your resumes, send me your cover letters, and I'll definitely be in contact.
Exactly, and let us know what position you want to apply for. We have lots of positions open. If you do want to go ahead and reach out, you can message Calvin, asking for a date and time for some positions that are open, because we do have a lot of positions. It's not just the OBS producer that we're looking for.
We see a fight in the top lane.
I mean, look, if you look at top lane, it's thinking of the kill going to Shocky.
Yeah, this again goes just back to what I was saying
before. It's just wide dance and missing everything.
Yeah.
And then look at that killer con at the right place at the right time. You should be up for a double kill here, and maybe even a triple kill. Kane, you're in the wrong spot. You should not be here. Your team's already dead. And Adam kills Kane, cleans up the fight, and they're gonna be able to get this dragon for free.
Yeah. So this just goes back to JHS. My bad. Strong communication. Maybe that's the reason why Kha'Zix was able to be in the right places at the right times. Whereas we could see the Kane in AJN, probably not as good as Kha'Zix, and if anything, trying to match Kha'Zix ganks.
At this point, if I was playing R, I would want my Kane to be right beside me, holding my hand.
Yeah.
Because I can't even do anything here. Shocky just completely bullying this Nar.
Yeah, but I just don't think we're seeing that from Kane, because as we've seen before, every time the Kane has gone top lane, it's never really ended well for the Kane. Typically the Aatrox would get the kill, or the Kha'Zix would match the gank and take the kill.
I guess you're right, but I mean, look at where Nautilus is. He's gonna go head in on that Senna. Senna, they could do some massive damage on KillerCon. KillerCon can be low, and he's gonna be going down.
400 bonus gold.
That's a big shutdown on Swain's part, and if he lands that root, Senna is gonna land that root, and he should be able to get that kill.
Very
Just
close.
1 HP off, but that's a big kill from Swain on KillerCon. That's gonna be a lot of gold for him to catch up in that lane. That I'm pretty sure that's a misplay from JHS. They should not be throwing away their lead here, even though they're up.
What do you think Aatrox is?
He's going for a 1v2 here at the Rift.
Oh, Vladimir
is here to help, but not. He's coming here to help us as well.
I think they're gonna win.
1v2. Shocky gonna take down Kane, and we see here everyone just going back. No one really wants to commit on this fight. They're just trying to finish off this Rift Herald. Let's see who's gonna get this. It should be able for JHS to get this, but Nar is here for the backup. He's gonna ulti Nar. Nautilus. What a flash from Vladimir. He really wants his kill, but Nar has Mega Nar. He should be able to get.
Great job. I know, but he.
But that's the wrong place. Killer Khan's right there waiting for him, trying to get that scuttle.
If Killer Khan wasn't there, I'm absolutely sure Nar would have
I
escaped
didn't even
him.
see Killer Khan there. I was so focused on Nar staying alive that I just
So
don't
think about
download the map.
if you were playing Nar, right? If you were in the if you were in the shoes of YDen, you probably wouldn't have even known the Kha'Zix was in shop.
Exactly.
You would have been so focused on escaping.
He could have jumped on the other side of the wall, couldn't he? On the left side.
Perhaps.
I mean, that's what I think, but and he couldn't have known that Kha'Zix was gonna be there, so not his fault that he was getting 4v1 there. But I mean, it's gonna be a 4k gold lead here for JHS. Let's see what they can do.
Yeah,
here.
Aaron, I think I'm running into some technical difficulties. If you could give me a moment.
All right, looks like Whoopbear is gonna be out for a little bit with some issues. But we see another fight here. Shocky, we've seen him become cocky before, going into enemy turrets, diving them. And that's exactly what he's gonna do. He's just gonna keep knocking up this Nar in his own tower. But there's 3 people in this top side jungle, so Shocky has to be careful. He doesn't wanna overstay, but look how where he is. He's right. This could be a 1v2 right here. Nar, pretty sure he should just escape here. There's no point in fighting because they're already ahead. He doesn't want to throw his lead away, so there's really no point for him to fight. But Kane gonna be looking to gank this mid lane. Vladimir is pushed up, so this should be a pretty easy gank for Kane just to poke him out. I'm pretty sure he does have pool. Kane should be going in right now, but Yon's already so low. He has that pool, and he has that free kill on Yon, and Kane can't even do anything. That empowered Q from Vlad just does a lot of damage, and he has to back off. Can't even trade out his teammate. You hate to see that. Yeah, there's 2 of you, and you can't even kill 1 person.
Yeah, I'm really sorry about that, Aaron, but I'm back from my technical difficulties. What have I missed so far?
It was a 2v1 in the mid lane, and Vladimir just killed Yon, and then he got Kane solo. It just doesn't make sense.
Oh, another fight in the bot lane?
Yeah, and you see Adam taking down Senna again, and then Swain so low. Can't even finish off that Nautilus that he was trying to get. At this point, Calvin, what can you even do? Do you think it's already over? Or is this the
if I'm being pretty honest with you, like we've seen in previous games that when JHS has a lead, they never give it up. They always take advantage of their lead. And it never goes to waste. So if I'm being completely honest with you, I think it's pretty much over for AJN. And I think this is going to be a 4th win, the 4th consecutive win for JHS. And I think JHS is actually the most dominant team in the tournament right now if they do win this game, right?
Yeah. Diamond and JYC are the 2 best tournament, and ALG actually. ALG, they beat ALG actually.
You know what's actually surprising is actually JHS's victory against ALG. I think that was a really,
as they said in the interview, it was Nightmare that had a big factor on that team. That it wasn't the same as when Nightmare was there. And
yes.
Sorry, go ahead, Calvin. What were you saying?
No,
I was just saying if I was on AJN here, I want to focus on making more money, getting that gold, and I want to focus and get a pick here. Right? So if we look at the map here, we see Aatrox isolated all the way in the top lane. So if I was AGN, I want to gather up the troops, go in that top lane, get that 2 gold bounty on that Aatrox.
Yeah.
That's what I would do if I was AGN right now, because they can't get anything.
Yeah,
Ezreal does have the highest bounty, but Ezreal is very slimy. So
AJN is going to have to really play this well, and even the smallest detail could be catastrophic for AJN, but definitely they're going to have to pay attention to the details of playing this game.
Exactly, and as I'm saying before, you look at Aatrox here. Why is AJN not focusing this Aatrox? But now Vlad's here to help, and they can't even take him out. And look at where Swain is. He's going to play circle and ring around the Rosie with Nautilus and Ezreal. Missed that route, and they're going to taunt him. And it's just, what else can you do here?
Yeah,
as
and Aaron,
AJN.
I think I'm gonna have to veer back again. I'm experiencing so many technical difficulties.
I mean, at this point, like, look at Yoan just getting bursted down by this Aatrox. But Shocky, he's gonna be taking them down a lot of damage. But they're not too committed on that fight. Nautilus and Yoan gonna meet up in the jungle. Kane is gonna spot that ward, just gonna clear that ward. Just make sure that the enemy doesn't have vision. But at this point, he can just play down more, and he can't even clear that ward. So at this point, just give up your jungle, focus on getting those picks, because that's all you can do here. It's gonna be an 8k gold lead, so just focus on getting the kills, getting those bounties, and just farming up. You know, you already lost early, so you still wanna make sure that you have enough money for the late game, and that you can match up the other team.
Yeah, I'm again really sorry to the viewers for all the technical difficulties I'm encountering.
And they're fighting here over the blue buff. Kane, a nice flash move, but it's not gonna be enough.
I think that was
you're still
worth
gonna
it.
kill him.
I think that was another misplay by them. I think they should have just given up the blue buff to JHS, considering the situation they're in.
At this point, I don't think AJN cares. I don't think they care about dying, about losing this game.
I definitely think this game is going to affect their mental pretty hard. And we can actually see, maybe looking back on the games that JHS has played, I think all the teams that have lost against JHS, I think, you know, it's definitely taking a toll mentally.
You think so?
For the team, yeah. Like, think about it from the perspective of ALG, right? Coming in as the fan favorites, you know, everyone projected that they would win. You know, everyone put their money on ALG, but they lost to JHS. You know, the underdogs of the tournament. You know, every tournament we've had so far, JHS has came in as the underdog. And
they're not disrespecting any JHS in any way. It's just that ALG was just a very good team when they started last year. And so it's hard to see them lose against a team like JHS, who was losing in the quarterfinals last year.
Yeah, absolutely. So we can just see the improvement in terms of JHS.
And this should be a 2v1 here in the bot lane against Shocky, Kane, and Yoan going up against this Aatrox, doing a lot of damage. But Yoan's gonna use that ulti. Kane's gonna ulti on this Aatrox, not doing a lot of damage, and Nautilus is here for backup. Gonna ulti that Kane, and they're gonna take down Yoan. Doing no impact at all. That should have been a kill on Aatrox, but they just couldn't get the right damage done. And Senna just trying to help this Kane get out.
Aatrox is just such a strong player in this game right now. Absolutely dominating.
That's exactly that I was talking about. But see here, Senna getting caught off. Gonna get ignited. Not gonna die though.
See Ezreal coming down.
But Ezreal's coming down, trying to get some quick snipes. He's gonna be pulled by Swain. He's gonna go low, but Swain is gonna be taken out by Adam.
I'm not trying to be disrespectful toward the AJN, but I think the game is over.
And as I said, that's exactly that I was looking for. I want them to focus on Aatrox, but what they did was completely wrong. It was just two people. It was a 2v1.
He is fighting the top lane too.
You see Vladimir. He's gonna be so low, but they can't finish him off.
Yeah, unfortunate. Just the kill disparity between the two teams, 4-16. Very, very disappointing.
And that's gonna be inhibitor turret, bot inhibitor turret. Shocky looking to get one more kill here. He's gonna be rooted, gonna be pulled by Swain as well. There's some nice damage here from AJN, but it's not enough. Swain is gonna take down that Nautilus. They might be able to get a couple kills here. Shocky, he's alone. He's gonna go down as well. And Adam is gonna trade out that Kane. And now Ezreal is all alone. He's gonna get another kill. Look at this from Ezreal, but he's gonna go down. It's just not enough. He doesn't have the cooldown
really
on time.
Exciting was if Ezreal could have 1v3'd and gotten that pentakill. That would have been really, really exciting. And that would have been a statement on behalf of JHS.
And as you see here, we see a big bounty taken by Gnar on Ezreal. 650 gold bounty.
Yeah.
That should be able to get him something at least. If we look at the gold charts here, he's so behind, but...
Aaron, do you think AJN has any chance of coming back from this?
I don't think it's I do think it's possible. It's definitely possible, but you can't ever count on a team on coming back. It's all about the other team on making mistakes.
Yeah, but Aaron, JHS has 6 turns to 0, 3 dragons to 0, almost a 10k gold lead, 18-7.
The
Realistically,
thing is, right? The only experience that I've been in JHS situation before, but it was a solo queue game, and we lost the game somehow. You know,
Yeah, but
but
we're talking
that
about
that's
CE
that's the
League.
thing.
We're talking about the April Alpha.
That's what I'm saying. It's a different atmosphere when you're in a 5v5 and when you're in a solo queue game. There's two different things. But I see Yon going back. Does have that recall. Nautilus just pulling back. They don't want to overcommit here. But look, JHS looking to go in. That wing is so low, and he's gonna be taken out by that Vlad, and Senna's gonna be knocked up. Kha'Zix gonna be taking down that turret, and gonna be taking down that Senna. And Yon's so low here. Nar is the only one remaining for the team. Nar and Kane, sorry. And Kane's gonna be pulled by Nautilus. And it's gonna be Nar standing his ground against 5 members of
Nar versus
JHS.
Do you think this is game?
It is game. They have Rift charges and everything, so I mean I'm not sure what Nar's doing here.
See a little bit of I'm not sure if you could see this on the stream, but you see a little bit of BM from JHS. You know, they're already saying GP.
Yeah, at this point they should just be able to play the third, but looks like they want to get some more kills. They want to farm these players even more.
I really think JHS is trying to make a
kill the Kha'Zix, but he does have Nar. He does have Mega Nar right now, so he could get a couple kills here.
Oh,
but nice ultimate from Yon. He should be able to hit on that Nautilus, and he is going to do that Nautilus. Atron's going to knock up a couple players from AJN.
Do you think JHS's maybe BM and hesitation to end the game will come back to play JHS?
At this point, I don't think it will, because they are on a 50 gold lead, and look at the damage from Shocky alone.
Damage from Atron is absolutely insane.
It's a 4v1. He doesn't have his team under them. Vlad's going to be all alone. He should be able to take down one player here, just trying to trade someone out, but it's not going to be enough. He's going to go down, and that's going to be a big shutdown going to AJN. It's going to be a throw from JHS.
Yeah, like this is what I was talking about earlier, right? Like maybe this was a really poor call for from JHS.
No, before the thing is before JHS looked like they were backing off. Like they were, because if they just backed off, it would have been fine. But they just gave the gold to.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if you could see this in chat, but AJN actually called the surrender vote, but it didn't go through. So maybe that speaks to their mental right now and their ability to potentially win the game or come back from the game.
AJN called the surrender vote.
Yeah, blue team called the surrender vote. But it didn't go through.
That's, you always hate to see those things because they affect your mental a lot. You know, if you're in the middle of the game and one of your teammates just says GG, it's just it just lowers the team. It just lowers the team environment. The whole.
I'm not sure if you experienced this. I'm not sure if you experienced this from solo queue, but all it takes is one player's mental to really.
Exactly. When you're in solo queue game, it's all about the domino effect. If one player is being toxic, it ruins the game for other players as well. One player is gonna cause the demise of 4 other players,
So
and by being
really
toxic, it just
really gonna test AJN's mental, right? Like how strong are they?
exactly. And I mean, I would say League of Legends is a good practice if you wanna test your patience and your mental.
Yeah.
You know, very good game if you wanna test that out because it really gets hard out there on Summoner's Rift. But we see JHS taking down that Baron, and looks like they're gonna be pushing mid lane with that buff.
We can see JHS pinging for the final dragon, so I think they're setting up to try to get the soul.
I think they're gonna push mid a little bit, but they're gonna catch off that Kane. He's gonna use flash, he's gonna use E, and he has that blast going, and he's gonna escape the whole time, but he has that Nautilus ulti on him. He's gonna be knocked up. Nice flash there by Vladimir, just to take him down, and they should be setting up for dragon here, just to finish the game.
Positioning from Kane, and we can see actually Kane scores 0 and 8. So you know that could be really harmful to the team atmosphere.
I mean, look at where Vlad is. He doesn't care. It's 1v4. He's gonna sacrifice his life just to get that dragon. I don't know if that's worth it, but look at Shocky here. He's gonna try to finish off that Senna, but not gonna do enough damage. He's gonna be rooted and pulled by Slane, and he's gonna keep charging. He doesn't care. And he's gonna be knocked up by Nar. That should be a kill on Shocky. And Marlo's gonna try to get, but that's gonna be Zanya's from Swain.
Man, I think that is game. There is no coming back from it.
I mean, it's a 4v3 right now, so we can't count them out. They are ahead of the numbers game. That's gonna be a kill by Yon on that Nautilus, and they should be able to get this Ezreal as well.
No.
2 low players from JHS. If they do get that bounty from Kha'Zix, that's gonna be big. That's gonna be
and I I really respect AJN for being able to put up with this, right? Not giving up despite the situation in the game. You know, they're down 10 turns, they're down 4 dragons, they're down almost 10k gold, they're down what 10 kills. Absolutely, you know, respect to AJN for staying headstrong in the game, not giving up.
There we go. And what can you even say in the situation? Like JHS had a chance there for a couple minutes to end the game, but they chose not to. They just chose to BM, throw some emotes on them, and that might have that's giving AJN a chance to end the game. I mean, not to end the game, to get back in the game. Sorry.
Inhibitors are actually going to respawn soon, so maybe JHS is actually trying to make a statement. You know, for future games they play, and maybe even for future tournaments that, you know, they're not a force to be reckoned with. They should be taken seriously.
Exactly, and go for Platis again. He's gonna keep dying. Giving gold to the enemy team for no reason whatsoever. Because they're trying to bait for his Aatrox. And it's gonna be a 3v5 here in the top lane. Trying to fight to get this inhibitor.
The longer JHS drags this game out for, the harder it is going to be for them.
It looks like JHS has had enough. Looks like they're finally ready to end the game. And look at the damage from Ezreal to Senna. He's gonna quickly give him a 1-2 tap and burst him down. JHS just cleaning up all the inhibitors in the area. Taking down all 3. Nice knockup from Shocky. Gonna get a 3-man knockup on there. And Nautilus trying to do some damage. They'll try to knock him up. Nice hook there from Nautilus. Looks like Swain's gonna go down as well. They're just gonna zone. Nice flash there from Aatrox, killing Yon. And Killerfan is low here. He has to back off, but Shocky still full HP. He could deal massive damage here. Swain is so low.
I think they're trying to end.
And looks like the game is ended.
The game froze for me. What are you seeing on your end, Aaron?
The game froze for me as well. Only means one thing, that the game's done.
Could we just get confirmation from JHS?